I froze mid-step in the dimly lit parking garage of the Standard Hotel. The fluorescent overhead lights flickered, casting long shadows across the damp concrete floor. Her laugh echoed from the elevator lobby like a knife sliding through my chest. And then I saw it. My wife, Carly, leaning against the wall, her hand buried in the back pocket of her jeans, his hand. My best friends. I wanted to look away. I wanted to run. But something inside me refused. Something darker. She gasped when she saw me standing there. Her phone slipped from her fingers, clattering against the concrete with a sickening crack, illuminating her panic in the blue glow of its screen. And that was it, the moment my life fractured. If you genuinely enjoy our stories, please subscribe to the channel, tell us where you're from, and what time it is right now. It's always fascinating to know how far our story flows. I'd been noticing the small things for months. The late nights at the office she never mentioned. The hidden text notifications that she'd swipe away too quickly. My unease grew in subtle ways. Her perfume lingering in my apartment even though she claimed she'd just stepped out for coffee. Her car parked too far down the street for a short errand. I told myself I was overreacting. That was until I saw the receipt from the Catch LA in her purse, a lunch date with someone she only called M. Denial was my shield. I asked her, voice calm, "Who's M?" She smirked. "A colleague. Why, are you jealous?" Her arrogance twisted something inside me. I smiled, but it didn't reach my eyes. I began taking mental notes, piecing together her web of lies. It was subtle at first, moving her phone to capture messages, noting GPS patterns on shared apps, even installing a discreet camera in our shared condo overlooking the street. The truth unveiled itself in pieces. Multiple lunches, clandestine meetings at our favorite spots in LA, and then, finally, that fateful evening in the garage. Her manipulation was exquisite. Carly always knew how to pivot the blame, to make me doubt myself. When I confronted her in our downtown Los Angeles apartment, she acted shocked, hurt, almost like I was the villain. But I was done playing the fool. I spent weeks planning, not angrily, but quietly, methodically. I reviewed her finances, her messages, and her interactions with him. Every transaction, every secret dinner, every smug selfie he sent her. I cataloged it all. My revenge wouldn't be loud. It would be inevitable. The trap had to feel like chance. So I invited them both to a friendly gathering at Perch LA under the guise of celebrating my promotion. Carly walked in first, confident, radiant in her arrogance. He followed, sneering like he owned the room. I stayed in the background, letting their hubris do the work for me. When the champagne flowed, I casually mentioned my new investment opportunity, sliding a printed spreadsheet across the table toward him. His smug grin faltered as he read the numbers, hidden clauses, penalties, legal traps that would bleed any accomplice dry. Carly's eyes widened as she realized what I had done. He was about to be exposed legally, financially, publicly. Panic replaced arrogance. Their eyes darted to each other, then to me, and that's when she dropped her phone again. The same clattering blue light that had warned me in the garage now illuminated her downfall in real time. Every text, every photo, every secret meeting was now visible to the staff and the few discreet witnesses I had carefully positioned. Her face drained of color. The mask was gone. The control she wielded over me, over him, over everything, evaporated in seconds. I said nothing. Let them digest it. Afterward, the silence was deafening. I watched her crumble in a way no words could repair. He fumbled through apologies, realizing too late that his arrogance had led him straight into a legal and social trap he couldn't escape. I walked away before the scene could escalate further. No shouting, no dramatic confrontations, just the quiet, cold satisfaction of inevitability. Back in my apartment, I sat alone, the city lights spilling across the floor. I didn't feel triumphant. I didn't even feel relief. Only a heavy, suffocating stillness. I knew I had changed. The man who had walked into that garage months ago no longer existed. Carly never called. She didn't come back. And the last I saw, she avoided eye contact whenever our paths crossed downtown. My revenge had been perfect in its silence, devastating in its precision. But at night, when the apartment is quiet and the glow of the streetlights traces her absence across the walls, I still hear that gasp. I still see the blue light of her phone hitting the concrete. And I know that some moments don't fade. Some moments linger. Forever. The end.